Hi everyone. Now let's take a look at the day 2 practice tasks. So please create the day 0 to practice task package under the Java self-practice project. And the first task that we need to look at is the phone number task. So in this task, in this phone number class, you are asked to declare the following variables: the country code, area code, and local number. And then you are asked to use string concatenation to display the phone number in the following format. For example, if this is the given country code, and this is the area code, and this is the local number, then expected output should be phone number is column space plus character, and then you need to include the country code and then the opening parentheses. After the opening parentheses, you need to have the area code. After the area code, you will give closing parentheses dash, right? Those are string of text. And then after those string of text, you need to concate the local number. So if we include those variables in this concatenation, then this concatenation result will be reusable for any phone number. Okay, every time when we update the country code, area code, local number, then different numbers will be displayed on the console. So here in this class, first I will create my main method and then declare the following variables. So those variables, suppose that they are already given, right? We need to declare those variables. So for the country code, area code, phone, local number, all of them, they're supposed to have integer value in it. So since they need to have integer value in it, when I declare those variables, I can use int as the data type. So first variable is country code that I need to declare. Okay. And for the moment, I will use the same example data. Okay. For example, 1. And I still have to declare 2 more integer variables. Since I still have 2 more integer variables that needs to be declared back to back with this integer variable, instead of giving the semicolon, I can give comma. So that way I don't have to type this int data type one more time. I don't have to type it again. Right now, I can just give the next variable name, which is area code. Okay. And for now, let's store the same value to the area code, which is 703. And then after the area code, next, we need to include the local number, which since it's also an int, I will just give comma here and then start to declare the next variable, which is local number. And for the local number, let me store this value. Okay, so those are the 3 variables that are declared. And next step, you need to use those variables in the concatenation to get this output at the end. So in order to be able to use them and print them, here let me create this print statement. And I want this print statement, first of all, to display the message phone number is, right? So here is my message, phone number is, and of course there's a column and space as well, right? And after a column and space, of course, this plus character needs to be displayed on console as well. So here I will also include plus. Okay, see, we are getting closer to what we expected. We expected this output. So far, these parts are completed. And the next part, you need to include the country code. If the country code is 1, it should be 1. If the country code is 90 or something else, then it should be a different number. So to make sure that this data to be reusable, the code to be reusable, we will include the variable here. So which means here, right after the string, I need to concate the value of this variable. So whenever you do the concatenation outside the double quote, right, then you will give plus character, and then you will concate the value that you want to concate the string. In this case, right now it is the country code. So now if I run it, you see country code is displayed. Of course, if the country code is different numbers such as 5, then it would include 5. And if the country code was 90, then it would include 90 right here. Okay. So right now at the moment it is 1. Right, so after the country code is displayed, you have to include this parenthesis, right? Opening parenthesis, and then you can include the area code afterwards. So to concatenate the opening parenthesis, I will still apply the concatenation, because this concatenation, it will give me a string. So, and something else can still be concatenated to this concatenation result. So in my second concatenation, this is my second concatenation operator. I will concatenate this opening parenthesis character. And after the opening parenthesis character, then I can concatenate the area code, right? And after the area code, then you can give the closing parenthesis, because that's what was expected in the output. See, we are getting much more closer. And after this closing parenthesis, you need to include this dash character. After the dash character, then it should be the local number. So to include dash character, since dash character can also be presented within the same string as this closing parenthesis, because they need to be printed back to back. So therefore, I can just include it within the string. And then next up, I need to concatenate the local number. So now if I run the program, you see it printed your phone number is this. And of course, if I have some different values, such as country code is 90, area code is 304, and the local number is, let's say, so it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits, right? So this. So now when I run the program, this is the exact phone number that I will end up getting. So the code that you wrote here, now it is reusable for any value of those variables. This concatenation is reusable because we did include the variables.